Today I will be tackling some August garden chores and cleanup. And the first thing that I tackled was to remove the cucumber vines that was decimated by the cucumber beetles, and that has been done. The next thing I did was to clean out the dead leaves from my sweet potato pots, and then I'll be working on the vines in terms of training them around the trellis. I've also tied up some of the pepper plants that's in this bed. They were bending over and leaning down, so I did some tying up and did some cleaning up of the leaves, so they are looking better now. Still have some more leaf cleanup to do, but it's coming along nicely. Also, August rolled in, and so did the army worms. I found a army worm this morning on my sweet pepper, the pimento pepper, and I squish them between two leaves. I have this on hand, so I'll be spraying with this tomorrow, as we are expecting rain for the rest of the day and tonight, and I don't want it to wash off. So this is what my plan of action is until I'm able to pick up the BT. The next chore that I'm tackling is to remove all the yellowing leaves from my butternut squash and pumpkin vines. And I noticed that the cucumber beetle is also in the flowers of the pumpkin. So I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to attempt to spray, but that didn't really help with my cucumber plants that I had to remove. They decimated it anyway. So I'm going to remove all the spent leaves and hope for the best. I will be tying up some tomatoes and topping some of them as well, because they are falling down and getting out of control. So this is the black creme that's over in this area, and I am going to tie it up and top it. It has been a week since I started this video. I had to pause because it has been raining nonstop. We had a storm come through on Monday, and took out some of my peppers, broke off some branches, and I still need to rectify the situation over here in terms of tying these up, try to get them back on track. So here's a bit of the storm damage. Here are the peppers that were taken out by the storm. My amaranth is bent over. I'm going to try to see if I can get it upright again, and also my zinnia. So I still have not tied up the tomatoes I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I'm going to work on that today. There was a little bit of a break in the rain yesterday, but it was still drizzling. So I came out and I had to harvest the tomatoes that were cracking. I'll show you some of those later on. And here's one tomato that became the victim of some kind of critter or something. So this is no good. Tossing that. So yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm gonna tie up the tomatoes, then I'm gonna fertilize and harvest some peppers. I'll bring you along for the harvesting of the peppers. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? This tomato vine was lying down on this pepper plant over here for the past week or so. And when I lift it up, I see that it had started to sprout some roots. Isn't that amazing? Let's harvest some peppers. These are the cayenne peppers, and let's see how much we can get off of these 3 bushes. I'm going to attempt to do this one-handed. And I'm having a little bit of success in harvesting them one-handed, but it appears as if I do need to get the snippers. So these are the Ring of Fire cayenne peppers, and I was certainly expecting longer pods, because when I planted them last year, the pods were much longer. So I'm a little bit disappointed there that I did not get some longer pods. I'm gonna have to look into see what variety will give me larger pods for the cayenne. So we're over here by the peppers that are labeled as roasting peppers, and as I indicated previously in a video, I do not know the proper name for these peppers. These were ones that I got. I bought a plant at the garden center a few years ago. I saved the seeds, and that was the result. Oh no, look at this one. Something came in and ate on this one. So that's a bummer. Still think a snipper would have been the best idea, but I need both hands in order to do that. I don't know if I should pick this one. What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it. I'm gonna harvest it because I don't want the critters to get it. You can always ripen on the counter, finish ripening on the counter. Let me go ahead, and it looks as if the critters got the ripest of all. They are so greedy. I'm going to harvest a few of the cayennes as well. Got a few nice pods over here. Size on this one. It's huge. I see lots of jalapeno poppers and cowboy candy in our future from this small backyard garden. Here's a serrano chili plant, and I'm going to harvest some of these right now. So let's take a look at what I see happening to the pepper I was looking forward to most in my garden. Blossom and rot. It's in a number of peppers in this. This is the sweet peppers, the one that is supposed to be the stuffing peppers. Look at that. It's mushy on one side, and it's perfect on one. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. So this morning when I noticed that, I did go ahead and let me back up a little bit. So at the time of planting, I did put gypsum in the planting hole, as well as the slow release fertilizer. And this morning when I noticed that, while I was doing my cleanup and different chores, I went ahead and put some more of the gypsum and watered it in with the liquid fertilizer. So I'm hoping that would alleviate the problem. But it's not just on this plant alone, it's on 3 other plants, the 2 right here in this bed and 1 over there in the pot. So I'm going to remove these fruits from the plant, and hopefully we won't have any more of this. Let's go take a look at all that I've harvested today. I did harvest some things earlier in the day, but let's go take a look at those. So here's everything that was damaged that I removed from the plant. Yeah, see blossom and rot and a number of them, and I guess, you win some, you lose some, so that's that. Now, here is everything that I've harvested today. The peppers. We have a California Wonder Bell, only one so far. The roasting pepper. And as I said, the critters ate the one that was the most ripe. A number of jalapeno. A few tomatoes. Roma. A couple of beans. And some grape tomatoes. So here's everything that I harvested yesterday during the break from the rain, but it was still drizzling. And as you can see, there's some damage, lots of cracking. I'm going to leave them here on the counter and see if we can salvage anything from these. So we have the Thorn Burn Terracotta, the Brandywine Pink, Dr. Witchy, and the Brandywine Black. And I believe this is the Mountain Gold. So we'll see. I don't think this one is gonna last very long. So that's what I have in terms of the cracking and all of that. I want to thank you for spending some time with me today in my garden and in my kitchen looking at these cracked tomatoes. Appreciate your time. Until next time, bye for now.